everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are back today with Infinity Nikki. In the last one, we started the main story quest in Philomia's castle. We also looked at the game board a bit more. I do need to get the game quests done. So that won't be this episode, but it will probably be the next one. I don't know if they reset at the end of the week or not, so I want to get them done by the end of the week. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I did have an issue last time with not being able to do the Sea of Stars. Like, it wouldn't let me teleport to any of these things. So when I started there, it was fine, but I couldn't teleport. It said I had the wrong version. It updated before I started, but once I closed, it updated again. So we'll see if that's what it was. Okay, seems to be. I just, for some reason, did not do all updates before I started. Okay, because there's this thing. Investigate the tree. I don't remember ever seeing this tree here before. The seer just said it was formed from lost starlight. That's right. In the vast sea of stars, starlight that's fallen with failure often carries deep emotions and memories. These lingering bonds turn into seeds. As time passes, most of these seeds fade away into the sea of stars. Only a rare few are drawn together by its power. Nurtured by the sea of stars, these seeds slowly take root, sprout, and eventually grow into a star crystal tree. Before you. I never knew the Sea of Stars held such wondrous powers. And more than that, the star crystal tree keeps drawing in scattered star pieces from across the Sea of Stars. Whenever a star draws near, the Sea of Stars helps the star crystal tree condense those pieces into starlit crystals. Pink Star, look! The power you stirred has already formed a starlit crystal. Wow, it's like fruit growing on the tree. Gently ring your star bell and the starlit crystal will fall. Keep it as a token of thanks for all your hard work. Okay. Okay. Uncollected starlit crystals and starlit shards from each day will gather at the starlit crystal tree, which will convert them into new starlit crystals. Stylists can check the number of starlit crystals transformed by the starlit crystal tree on the map at any time. After entering the star crystal tree's detected range, it will begin condensing starlit crystals. Ring the star bell once the crystals have taken shape to shake them down. Interact with the star crystal tree to check the condensation progress. The star crystal tree will stop condensing when it's already full of starlit crystals. Be sure to shake and collect them in time. Okay, so it's condensing. Let's check it out. 5. Okay. Well, I'll just let that go. What other thing is there? Sitting on a seat in the Sea of Stars. Okay. So I guess it wants me to pick up one of these things and take a picture with it. It looks like they're changing up what you do. Okay, where am I? Okay. Okay. Alright. So we got that. That was mostly just to see what that tree was. What's all this? Okay, let me do my dig pear pal. All right. So now, let us get back to, is it Breezy Meadow? Not exactly. Oh, we have to go here, I believe. Let's go here. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, we have to go there.
It's Faylene and Livy.
Traitors don't deserve to see tomorrow. You're a traitor. You betrayed Her Majesty's trust.
Faylene, Livy, how did you know?
You overheard our conversation, didn't you? You must be those eavesdroppers Momo sensed while we were at Sir Percy's place. Oh, we didn't mean to eavesdrop, we promise. You're just so kind, Nikki. We're all grateful to you. But her... she's the one who killed Her Majesty. I'll never let you find your name and go unpunished. As the culprit, you must pay.
Calm down. Nothing has been confirmed yet. We need to find the dagger and recover her lost memories if you want to get to the bottom of this. The first time I met Ms. Glove, she was performing for the Queen. Her playing, her singing, everything about her was all for the Queen. Their bond must be deeper than death itself. That's why they can reunite here as ghosts, hundreds of years after they passed away. How could someone like that kill the Queen?
We can't take that risk anymore. If Her Majesty had lived another 5 or 10 years, then she would have seen that her dream for this land had come true at last. But Price's assassin had to ruin everything with a single drop of that deadly poison. Faylene would never let her near Her Majesty after something so heinous. Never in 1,000 years.
I trust her.
Her Majesty.
After my passing, Olivia had entrusted you with keeping one of the palace's 3 tokens safe. It truly illustrates her faith in you. I trust Nikki. I trust my instincts, and I trust Olivia. That means you must be a trustworthy ally. Or at least you once were.
But...
Thank you, my Faylene, and my Livy. Thank you for caring for me so deeply. This kindness is enough to heal my wounds.
Since it appears that you both believe it to be so, we promise to comply. The dagger lies in the deepest part of the cavern. Please see to it that the truth is uncovered.
I will.
Thank you for still believing in me, Your Majesty.
Until the truth comes to light, you're still my subject. Upholding the dignity of my people is what a ruler should do. You may leave now.
Okay. I want to do something. We look adorable, certainly, but I want to probably wear this. Hold on. What is this? Okay. I do need to do presets, so I can do regular ones and then home ones. Oh, I wanted to do makeup. Okay, hold on. What's this one? Not that one. There's this one. Okay, we'll do that one. That works with this. Okay. Explore the palace. Relics cavern. Okay. So I'm sure this is just a jumping thing again. Okay, I don't know if this has anything to do with this. No, that's older. It's actually not that, so we just need to continue. Okay, where exactly are we headed? Oh, that way. Okay. Up. I've been in here before. Okay, it's over that way.
This is it. Oh, that's really pretty when it's on. I don't know. I wasn't going to get this. I have the dress and the eyepiece now. But I really want the hair now. I'm still gonna wait. I'm still gonna wait to see what the 2.0 stuff is. We're walking very slow. I wonder if that's on purpose.
Chief Musician, Her Majesty is waiting for you. May your music finally grant her peace. This is the only other thing we can do for her.
Chief? The music. Am I back in Ms. Glove's past? Philo, how is Her Majesty?
Go see her. She resisted the poison for quite some time, but now she's barely hanging on by a thread.
We're very slow. I guess that's on purpose.
Who could have done such a thing? Where were the knights during all of this? Darn it! I was so close. So close!
That voice, it sounds like Strange. Mr. Strange!
Even if Her Majesty... Even if I'm the only one left, I will carry on.
He's consumed by grief and rage. He can no longer hear us.
You're back. The poison burned my eyes. I can't see your face. Please, come closer.
How are you?
Don't be sad for me. I wasn't too hungry that day, so I only took 2 sips of the poison tea. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't have had the chance to say goodbye to you.
So it sounds like the Queen's poisoning had nothing to do with either that dagger or Miss Glove.
I thought I had decades to plan and proceed at my own pace. But now, I must change my course. Percy has already set out. Olivia will be back at the Royal Palace by tomorrow. If I don't make it until dawn, I need you to tell her, no matter how Price and the others slander me, she must not argue back. She would do well to stand with them and openly denounce my tyranny. Only then will those misled by the noble's words, those convinced that I was a tyrant, support her reign. Only then will she bring about real change. It is then that she will finally be able to outwit those hawks and give our ideals a chance. Her reign will spread happiness to all.
You want to bear this stain yourself to highlight Olivia's virtue, just to pave the way for your sister's rule?
Yes, this is the best-case scenario.
But if no one defends you, their slander will go down in history as the truth. No one will ever know the real you. They'll never know everything you've done for this land. Is there really no other way?
I recall this dream I had. It was of someone I'd never met, but somehow she still felt quite familiar to me. She said she also had a goal that must be accomplished, and for it, she'd failed countless times, as many times as there are stars in the sky. A younger me then asked her, had she seen my fate hidden in any of those failures? Had she seen my ideals realized on this beloved land? She said nothing, but I found the answer in her eyes. Regardless of success or failure, I'd taken a step forward with courage. My life has been a constant struggle. Only death is unconquerable. Since the end is inevitable, I'm willing to become the first cornerstone in building a better world.
That person you saw in your dream, that sounds like...
I may not live to see the sun rise tomorrow. Do you remember it? I return it to you. Once a weapon of hatred, it can now become a shield that protects what we value most. My ideals, my kingdom, my Olivia. I leave them in your hands.
I will, Philomia, for the ideals we share.
I knew you could. The day you gave me this dagger, I knew you could do it.
Good child, think of those already dead. Only her death can end your pain.
He's lying.
I looked into that fire. The truth is not what it seems. Amy, it hurts!
How much will you sacrifice?
From the first day you stepped into the royal palace, I knew who you were.
Why did you deceive me?
I am willing to give you one more chance to choose.
Huh?
Pierce my heart, bury the life eaten away by hatred. Or let go of it. Forget the lies that have bound you your whole life and chase the dawn you deserve.
The world you envision, will it truly come to be? No children cowering in flames, no souls enslaved to hatred, no hunger, no tears, equal genders, equal status? A world where everyone can understand one another and even commoners are free to sing. I want to see that world with my own eyes.
I understand why Price chose you. I swear on my late mother's name, I will dedicate my life to this until the dawn of that new world shines upon everyone. Now, come to me.
Rosanice. Ms. Glove, I just saw your farewell with Philomia.
Thank you for everything you've done for me. I've finally regained my memories, thanks to you. That is a kindness I won't soon forget. This time, let me tell the story. In our time, wealth, knowledge, and even art were controlled by the nobles. Their power was so far-reaching and entrenched that even the king had to show them deference.
No wonder I felt something was wrong when speaking with Sir Percy. Poisoning the monarch, planting spies? I just couldn't believe a noble could possibly commit such horrible crimes.
They only supported Her Majesty's ascension because she'd been raised in exile, far from the capital. Her parents died, and she was easily manipulated. But they didn't anticipate that their royal puppet would turn out to be far more rebellious than they imagined. She wanted to enforce laws that benefited the common people, unify the languages of nobles and commoners, and curtail the nobles' power. How could they possibly allow that?
I see. So that's the reason Price harbors such hatred for the Queen, and wanted her gone.
That's right. He was responsible for the fire at the orphanage. He just needed a musically gifted child from the slums, one he could manipulate to get close to the Queen. A decade later, I went by Floya and became driven by revenge. I thought I hid my motives from the Queen, but she had seen through my facade from the very beginning. She did not expose me. First, she wanted to use me to flush out other spies. Second, she saw herself in me, a girl ground down by power struggles. On the night of the assassination, she told me the truth, and even gave me a chance. She wanted me to leave the royal palace and run far away to pursue a life that was truly my own.
But in the end, you chose to stay behind. That's what I saw in my visions.
Because I wanted to see the world she envisioned. One with no hunger, no tears, everyone speaking the same language, and even commoners being free to sing. I chose her ideals. She trusted me fully and gave me the name Rosanice, meaning a rosy dawn and promising future. In return, I gave her my dagger to prove my loyalty. Everything was going smoothly. I watched as our ideals took root in the shadows. Until one day, Her Majesty was poisoned.
Yikes. What a rough ending. At least it proves you're not to blame for the Queen's death.
If only I'd seen through Price's lies sooner, or if someone had caught the attendant serving the poisoned tea in time. Would things have turned out differently then? Her Majesty could have implemented her grand plan steadily, without bearing a stain on her name, yet she did all this to ensure Princess Olivia ascended the throne. She held on until the eve of Princess Olivia's coming of age, when she would assume the throne. She entrusted her final wishes to me. Since then, I've been supporting Olivia in secret. But it's a pity.
What's a pity?
Follow me.
Okay, go to the violin statue in front of the Queen's Palace ruins front yard. So I don't think we're going to be in here anymore. Right there, front yard.
I never thought beautiful flowers like these could bloom in a desolate place like this.
This is to be my resting place. 5 years after Her Majesty's tragic passing, Price discovered I had been disloyal. He robbed me of my voice with poison, severed my hands, and erased every trace of my existence. With that, he had wiped out Rosanice completely. He cursed me with the most dreadful womancy, dooming me to be forgotten by everyone I cherished in life. It was as if I had never existed at all. Back then, Olivia's reign was still brand new. All she could do was order a musician's apprentice to secretly carry my hands out of the palace and bury them with my body in this place. That's why I was able to return to this world in this form.
If you'd chosen to leave back then, you probably could have survived.
I don't regret my decision at all. I would rather die for hope than have to live a life of toil and ignorance under the nobles' oppression.
But Didn't you ever think it might fail? What if it did? Wouldn't all the sacrifices be for nothing?
Of course I did. But even without Her Majesty, there was the princess. Without the princess, there were Strange, Percy, myself, and countless others. We were willing to sacrifice everything for hope. Reform is never easy, but there will always be unyielding souls to raise the banner of hope again and again until the dawn of a new world comes.
Yes. There will always be those who choose hope, no matter how slim that hope may seem. I would have done the same.
Perhaps that's why I felt at ease with you when we first met.
Miss Glove! Oh, wait. We've already found your other name, so I don't really need to call you that anymore. What should we call you now?
Well, I was Amy, Floya, and Rosanice. Without those thorns and roses, I'm not sure I would be who I am today.
That's true, but we should choose a name you can use every day. Otherwise, it'll feel like we don't really know each other yet.
What's gone is gone. It's you who matters most to me. Then, please call me Rosanice. The name carries our shared ideals, and it's what almost everyone in the ruins knows me by.
Hi, everyone! Did I miss anything?
So many memories are flooding back. Strange, yet familiar. I feel dizzy.
Tell us what's really going on, Rosanice!
Don't worry. You'll have plenty of time to hear about the history of this land, where everyone lives in happiness and harmony.
You're right. Ghosts have all the time in the world, now don't they? My story begins with a little girl named Amy.
Hundreds of years later, the Queen's and the Ghost's ideals were finally realized on this land. Momo, do you think our wishes will come true too?
What wishes? Oh, you mean the Super Styling Contest! Of course! No matter what, we'll give it our best!
You're right. Let's make some miracles happen.
Okay. What did I get? Guardian of Fading Echoes. Okay. So I'm guessing that was the story. So we had just 2 short stories here. Okay. Well, that's not bad. That'll give us time to do, because this I think is the ending of that. Okay, so let's see, inspiration journals, still these, that one's new. I need 2 more of these, I believe, and then I'll work on these, I guess, in the next episode. Okay, got that. So what all is around here? Okay, it looks like Pink has... I need to get here. Looks like Pink has started getting some stuff. Okay, let's get going. Quiz. Dews of Inspiration are a source of inspiration for a Cadence Born. Okay. And then how many am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's do... How do I do this? 6. Okay, right there. Is that a new one? Oh, it is a new one. Okay. And then I need one more to unlock all of these, and then just it's a bunch of quests. Do I see another one? I think it's on this one, maybe? Or is it this one? I guess we'll try to get to that one first and see. I'm just gonna do regular rolls first. Rosanise. Okay. I'm not landing on any of those, though. I lost some stuff. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I need 4 to see if that's... I don't know if it's that one or that one, but we'll try this one. We'll go to 4. Okay, let's add what we've got to that. It wasn't that, though, so let's do one more and try to get that. Okay, so that was the last one.
I wonder how Nanoi's prep work for the super styling contest is going. Nikki, let's go ask her.
Okay, and what's contest briefing? Okay, so I've got another one of these. All right. All right. How do I get back? Oh, here you can view the real-time thing. Okay, let's get out of there. Okay, upload one styling scheme to the styling space. Okay. Do a little bit more. Catch a brushy. Okay. So I should be able to do all of this between tonight and tomorrow. These ones don't seem to have time. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and get out of that. This still has... Oh, that is... I always get sucked in when I see them in-game. That's really pretty in-game. But we're gonna wait, because I'm hoping that the 4-star one is, or not the, what do I say? The 5-star for the, like 2.0 is good. Okay, so I have 2 that are not very good right now. I actually don't know if I have a sweet fresh something. I guess I have to look. What? I thought that was... What happened? Hold on. Glowed up fairy outfit. Okay, so I don't know that I have a glowed up fairy outfit, and that's 4 sweet and romance pieces. Okay. Oh, I see what happened. Not cool. Sweet and romance. Just these 2. That's not great. That's, I guess, what I intended to do. And then glow up. So we'll try to get that. And the other one was a fairy outfit. I don't know that I have a fairy outfit. Okay, so the next one, we want fairy. I don't think I have fairy. Oh, I do have fairy. I don't know which one it was, though. Was it elegant? Oh, I used a lot of that. I actually don't know if this will help, but we'll try it. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, maybe it was elegant. We'll see. Let's look at the mirror crown. We'll do the compendium. Oh, that was elegant. Okay. So let's go back to this one. Okay, so will they do that? I actually don't know. I don't know if it got those. Sweet and romance piece. Hold on, let's look at sweet romance. Is that any of what we're wearing? Okay, so it is those. It is those. It is that. I have all that. And that. Okay, so it should be good if it works. I believe that's it. Okay. Because I believe I got perfect, I just didn't get that last thing, so... Okay, good. Okay, and we should be able to get this one. Now, did I wear the full and complete outfit? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, so let's get out of here. All right, so let's look at these. What do I have here? Just this stuff. Okay, so we got a little bit more of those. On the first, they'll have some stuff I can buy in there as well. Okay, that's just because I haven't looked at these on this. I think we still have a little bit of stuff in the Sea of Stars. And then, yeah, just these like little side ones. But that's just a lot of money that I don't feel like spending right now. And we have a little bit left in that. What is in here? This thing. Okay, just clear that out. I'm not going to get these two. I eventually want to get this. And I did get that. I also do, eventually, it was in the shop, want to get this stuff because it is all really cute. It's having a hard time right there. Okay. The last things, let's do the courses, house things. I do need to do this stuff, but I'll do that on my own. And then compendium, because we have quite a few things now. And then something for music season. Ah, that one. And then, was there something else? No, I don't think so. Okay, but there is this. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, I have a level. Alright. Well, we finished that quest, so in the next one we'll work on the quests for the board game and do all that. So yeah, that's going to be everything for this time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!